Yo, what's up, crypto fam? Imagine parking your stablecoins and earning a juicy 20% APY without betting on Bitcoin pumping or dumping. Pure market neutral magic. Not just this, but on top of this, we will be farming points that could turn into a potential massive airdrop. Of course, nothing is guaranteed in crypto, so make sure you risk accordingly. Today, we will be diving deep into Neutrl, which is the hottest yield bearing stablecoin right now, with about $186 million worth of TVL right now. If you are not farming this right now, you are basically leaving money on the table. So, in this video, we will go step by step on how you can farm the Neutrl airdrop and what is it exactly that they do. Alright, quickly. Neutrl is a synthetic dollar protocol. Think of Ethena but with a very different mechanism for sourcing their yield, which allows them to have a APY of over 20%. Neutrl buys locked tokens from sellers or VCs that are not openly able to dump their tokens or maybe sell their tokens openly on either centralized exchanges or on chain because of liquidity constraints. Once they get these tokens, they hedge everything with perpetual dexes to stay delta neutral, meaning no price risk, just pure arbitrage profit. Now, Neutrl may not necessarily stick to just perpetual dexes like Hyperliquid. They might also utilize centralized exchanges like Binance or maybe Bybit. So, how exactly can you participate into Neutrl to earn 20% APY on your stables and also farm their airdrop? Well, the very first thing that you have to do is head over to neutral.fi. Link will be in the description. Once you are on their app, you have to do two things. The first is minting NUSD, which is also Neutrl USD. You could do this using three stablecoins right now, which are USDC, USDT, and Ethena's USDE. Once you mint Neutrl's USD using your stables, there will be two things that you can do right now from here. The very first thing is you stake NUSD for sNUSD and start earning 20% APY. This will help you do two things. One, earn the 20% APY and also farm points for their airdrops. Now there is one more thing that you can do. Well, I wouldn't say one more thing, but there are multiple ways to farm the points for the Neutrl airdrop if you do not want to focus highly on yields. For example, holding just NUSD also gives you points for Neutrl's airdrop. Locking NUSD gives you an even higher points multiplier for their airdrop. Similarly, there are different multipliers for doing different things. You could LP NUSD with USDC on Curve. You could LP NUSD or sNUSD on Pendle. And if you wish to go through the degen route and you want full exposure to just points for the Neutrl airdrop, then you can also buy YTNUSD over on Pendle. This YTNUSD will give you the maximum amount of points for the Neutrl airdrop. But keep in mind that this YT token will go down in value as it goes closer to maturity. For example, for this pool, the maturity is set to 26th Feb of 2026. So on that day exactly, this YT value will be 0. But of course, you get a very high boost for earning points for Neutrl airdrop. So you're basically betting that Neutrl's airdrop will be very decent, but who knows what could happen. So I personally stay away from YT tokens over on Pendle, at least for farming airdrops. What I'm personally doing over on Pendle is participating in the LPNUSD. Here you are pairing the PTNUSD token with Neutrl's USD token. This way you're not just earning the APY of maybe 2 to 3%, but you are also earning points for the Neutrl airdrop at a higher multiplier as compared to holding just the NUSD token. If you want to see what activities give you the highest amount of points, then you simply need to head over to this reward section, see which thing makes sense for you. For example, locking NUSD token gives you currently the highest multiplier for the Neutrl airdrop. But me personally, I'm not comfortable with locking my tokens for a period of time. I would much rather have a smaller airdrop, but the freedom to be able to exit whenever I can. Also, one very huge disclaimer: when you stake NUSD token for sNUSD, unstaking it is going to take up to 10 days. That means your tokens will technically be locked for 10 days starting from the day you have signed the transaction to unstake it. This was previously 30 days, but team has reduced it to 10 days, so props to them, of course. And lastly, why am I betting that the Neutrl Finance's airdrop is going to be somewhat decent? Well, one of those reasons is that they've raised decent amount of money from decent VCs. Currently, they've raised $5 million from funds or investors like Styx, Amber, Figment Capital, etc. Like always, nothing is guaranteed and risk-free in crypto. Make sure you size accordingly. But anyways, if you want to watch more videos on airdrop farming, then make sure you watch these videos right here.